According to the Education Ministry's Chief Education Officer, Dr. Peter Smith, the first misconception of TVET programs is that they create a free pass for people who seek to venture away from academics.
So currently what the ministry is doing is trying to ensure that our students achieve what we refer to as the minimum standards in at least two key areas: your numeracy and literacy.
The ministry says it is being done in some cases through remedial classes in order to enable trainees to undertake the theory requirements of the TVET courses. While vocational skills are highly important to an economy, especially one that plans to diversify, the prestige given to certain academic-based professions like doctors and lawyers is arguably not given to those who have risen to become great mechanics, farmers, and so on. The Education Ministry, the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service, and the members of the Joint Select Committee are some of the stakeholders who view this as a problem which could hinder the youth from wanting to pursue TVET programs. Chief Executive Officer of the National Training Agency, Dr. Patrice Paris-Sills, admits that there is difficulty at the community level regarding this perception.
But it is not necessarily something that is going to be a quick fix, because it is calling for a cultural mind change and an adjustment in terms of the society.
She says while students are given motivational examples as to how TVET can help them successfully transition to employment, there is an acknowledgement that the issues surrounding how qualifications are viewed compared to academic qualifications must also be addressed.
Now, more recently, to allow for the equivalency, the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago and the National Training Agency would have collaborated to develop the National Qualification Framework for Trinidad and Tobago. That is the translation tool that we are asking all institutions, whether they are the training providers and educational institutions or the industry members, to look at it.
Dr. Searle says that would be premised on what a graduate is expected to do in the workplace. However, more than that, the NTA states that when the National Qualification Framework is rolled out fully, it should bridge the gaps between programs like YTEP and MIC and university.
Through the mapping and the alignment, MIC might say, okay, we will accept this level 1 from YTEP into our journeyman program, which is now at the level 3, level 4. The persons now go there, and through the intervention of, again, another mapping, UTT may get involved to say, okay, with an augmenting of your literacy and numeracy and perhaps science, we will accept a graduate from the journeyman program to do our BSc in engineering.
MIC, on the other hand, tells of an increased demand for its programs. Some short courses are taking place geared toward providing the skill set for solar energy and hybrid auto repairs in line with the government's Go Green initiative.
Our plans are afoot very, very shortly in discussions with the Ministry of Education to expand these offerings to a higher level, which is equal to our level 3 and the full qualification framework, the journeyman program.
He says contractors who get government contracts are also approaching MIC for skilled workers. Alicia Boucher, TV6 News.